What's going on, everybody? In this video, I want to easily teach you how to install a loot filter in Path of Exile 2. These are the steps and processes you could take to make sure that you're never missing any gear. I'm going to show you some advantages after we do this. So, first things first, go to the description of this video right now, and I want you to find the link that says loot filter link. It's going to look something like this. Google Drive won't be listed. This short URL .at/4u1f6. I want you to highlight that whole thing and right-click copy or Control-C if you're that savvy. Good for you. Once that's done, go to your browser. In our case, we're going to be using Chrome. I want you to just go open a new tab, right-click, and paste that inside the URL, and press Enter. Okay? That's going to take you to this page, which is the NeverSync smaller text .filter file, which is what I want you to get. You then click Download, and you're going to see it's going to go ahead and load, and then in the top right-hand side of the browser, it just downloaded the file. I've done this a few times in preparation for today's video. That's why my list looks like this. I then I mouse over, and then I click on this folder. It takes me to my Downloads folder. You can see I have a couple files that I've used before. Not a problem. So, that's where my filter downloaded to. Awesome. Let's go back into the game for a second, okay? Open up Path of Exile 2. I want you to press Escape, Options, and go in the second tab. So, Graphics, Game tab. Then you have Item Filter. Right now, it's currently set to None. I want you to click on this folder. Click to open your filter file folder. I click on that. It takes me right to the path inside my computer where Path of Exile 2 is looking for that filter file to be, okay? And now I've got the old folder, which is the downloads folder that I previously had, okay? And then I've got this other folder. So I'm gonna move these around, downloads, and then Path of Exile 2. All you have to do is right-click on the one you just downloaded and go to copy, right? Or Control-C again, and then go to this Path of Exile 2 filter folder, right-click, paste, or Control-V to paste in the file. Once it's done, you then go back to Path of Exile 2, really simple, click on the drop-down, NeverSync smaller text, and watch what happens to the gear. Hear that sound? Pretty awesome. You then hit save, hit close, and you're done. Before we go any further, I gotta say thanks to NeverSync. This guy does an amazing job making filters like this possible. I've gone ahead and edited it in some ways, so my filter is just like his, except it's got smaller text, maybe some cleaner colors in some positions on items and stuff. That's about it. Not a big deal. Okay. So why do you want this? What's the value added service? Well, a couple things. It's more vibrant against the background of the game, so you can quickly find out what items are good, which items aren't. You could rapidly run through content, knowing what drop that may be of value versus things that just wouldn't present themselves that way. Another thing is the actual map. On your map, you can see these little icons. These icons sort of tell you, hey, there's some valuable stuff that dropped. Maybe you want to go check that out. Maybe you don't. But a loot filter is designed to show you more of the things you want to see and less of the things you don't need to worry about. So in late game, like Atlas farming or Atlas mapping, things like this, right? You're going to want to have that as you go tirelessly all the way through all these different maps and settings and stuff. This loot filter is going to help you acquire more wealth, better items, I hope, and just give you a better experience Path of Exile 2. You don't need to use loot filter. It's not required, but I think it gives you a ton of value in the game. If this video helped, share it with a friend. Enjoy, boys and girls. Much love. Catch you on the next one.